It's the start that stops most people. It's because you have to become bigger than your position. You have to create more mass, momentum to overcome the inertia. If you want to create anything in this world, you must look to your left, you must look to your right, and try to convey a message. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's gonna take help. And be that help, be mentor, friend, support, meditation, education, whatever. You have internal wisdom, but the world is also trying to guide you forward also. Of course, I start every day with the meditation practice. Just random walks, just thinking, doubting. Am I even good enough? Is this gonna work out? What am I doing here? I always tell people doubt is a part of the process. Frustration is a part of the process. If you didn't have it, you probably shouldn't be doing this anyways. It's not the fear of not having the doubt in the first place. It's understanding that you can get past it. You just got to get to first base. Shout out to Celsius. Let's do this thing. All right, today I'm working shoulders. Shoulders is probably one of my favorite exercises. Makes you have that frame, that prestige, that demeanor, you know what I mean? Just doing some raises, some cables, different angles. This is my favorite ab exercise. I don't know what I call it, but just standing up, putting your hands together and building a fist in front of you. You have to get stability and rotate your torso. More shoulders. Again, always with the slight pause at the beginning or the end. I'm not really pausing here, but I should have. Another shoulder raise. These are L raises. I'm always transitioning between delts and sides. Cool exercise. You should try it. Or got some biceps in. Who doesn't like some biceps? Again, why do I show these workout videos again and again and again? It's called transfer of energy. Understand, if you can build a principle one place in your life, you can then transition it to some place in your life, some other places in your life. I'm trying to go a little bit biblical here. Principles are God's automations. If you do a thing the correct way for a sustained amount of time, you will get better, and then you will see the result, and then your brain will give you access to be able to maintain and endure through new situations, new avenues, taking bigger risk. So that's why I always tell people when I start to give any type of help or advice, I don't tell people what to do. I just tell them, can you do something for a certain amount of time? Be fix your bed, clean your room, just do something simple. Maybe even start with drinking water. I did fasting, I did cold showers, I did non-texting. Like, I did a lot of things, and then it just kept getting better and better. So then I was able to just, be able to do something long enough for me to get good at it. That's the key thing about getting good at anything. And just identify yourself as a learner, and you will ultimately continuously grow and show up to these different occasions in life. Let's go. Again, just biceps. Look, there's nothing like having a great body. It's nothing like looking in the mirror and saying, damn, I look awesome. The neurochemistry that your brain will produce, the hormonal exchange that you will get by conquering a body is ridiculous. Get in shape, people. It's probably one of the most number one things that you can get the greatest feedback loop of life, working out. All right, let's do this. All right, this is a oneer. So oneers tend to consist of a long shot that has multi-dimensional, from top down, dynamic movements, and they're just longer shots. Oneers are just long shots with no cuts, and people are going to use it. So in Steadicam, oneers are probably one of the hardest shots because you can do everything perfect by just messing up one time at one specific location. Then you got to do the whole shot over.
A little walk and talk, selling houses. Ready and action. Little tilt down. They're in mid conversation. Beautiful. Plenty of headroom to show the house. Good. And that wrap around, put them in the left-hand frame. That's nice. I'd even kind of catch up to them a little bit so that the crossover is closer for you. All right. So now when you do that crossover, throw a little back pan in there. Beautiful. Get the squeeze on the pinky. Good. Start to find your end mark. Start to squeeze. Push out with your right hand and relax.
Sometimes if you keep messing it up, they'll change the one shot to a cut shot. So because just to give you a break. You don't want to break. Go through it. Get hard. Get tough. Figure it out. So this runner really beat me up, and ultimately I wasn't able to get it the first time. Well, the first day that I tried it, I just kept messing up, and ultimately, over time and time again, then fatigue starts to kick in. And once fatigue kicked in, it makes a coward out of all of us. So I had to stick in there just a little bit longer, and that's ultimately the lesson that I had to learn here was, I gotta live to shoot for another day, because if I continuously just basically hyperventilate, ruminate about the shot that I can't get, I'm gonna ultimately paralyze my mentality by not being able to show up tomorrow by letting go yesterday. So today Greg was just basically gave me an impossible shot. Well, it wasn't impossible, but it was just hard. It was just taxing. So I didn't get the shot the best way I could have got it. Probably got it 75% of the way. And me being a semi-perfectionist, I say semi because I have standards, so I try my best to do my best. So yeah, so this is a shot. Go down the stairs.
Nice little wonder here. We're coming down steps, so we're gonna kick forward to make sure we stay on that step. And action. Kick forward, kick forward, kick forward. Keep the headroom down. Use your peripheral vision to make your move, right? Watch your headroom. Get a little wider, help yourself. Now keep the headroom down on the trash can, hold part of the trash can. Start to back pan. Now it becomes a back pan to keep her in frame. Beautiful. Go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight. Now make your turn. Watch your headroom again. Watch your headroom again. Good. Nice and gentle into Don Juan. Good. Now drive up with that right hand. Drive up with that right hand. Good. Let her exit frame.
Greg's guiding me to make sure I don't hit anything. Essentially, she turns. I have to track her until she gets to the garbage. I gotta keep her into my right side of my left side of my frame. Keep her there. I'm probably trying to keep her in the middle. Now I had headroom problems all the way because there's one thing about changing levels in Steadicam that can really mess you up. Now turn this corner. Now I got Don Juan and get her up there. But ultimately, man, just go out there and do the thing. It's gonna be scary if you're gonna invest in this, and it should be. If it wasn't scary, then you wouldn't pay enough attention to. Fear is the currency in which you use to gain a certain level of focus. So, whatever it is, be scared. Be prepared. Take a step forward and see who you are when you finish what you did. It's been one of those moments. Day 2, camera op training with Greg Smith. Until next time, there'll be a next time. So see you next time. McNiff. Oh yeah, please follow, subscribe so I can keep doing this. Try and get better at making content. And yeah, this is going to become a thing. So thank you for tuning in. And I'm just trying to give some insights, some inspiration on the things that I've done in life. No advice. Bam. Like, subscribe, and no bell. You don't need to be wrong anytime I post stuff. Yeah.